Hey, there we go. Virus versus Neon. Finally. It's finally here. Team Virus versus Neon Esports Game 1. We're not using a broadcaster because I speak English.
5 seconds. What's
Okay.
Anyway?
Well, we got in at the very beginning of the draft phase, so we're in for another 10 or 15 minutes of just sitting here waiting for something to happen. Well, we examine. See, I don't know anything about these two teams. Don't believe I've seen any of them play before. Ninja, probably not the
10 seconds.
famous Fortnite player. Blank.
5 seconds.
Is there a famous player named Blank? There's Blink from
Just who will die?
good old Wings Gaming. But I don't think there's a Blank that's particularly famous. Play Hard, Cypher Rappy, Cirque Yopaj, and Jonuel. None of those are familiar to me either. Really bad there, Seeker. Maybe they're planning to pick PL. He's pretty bad right now.
10
Pretty
seconds.
freaking strong hero. Add the defusal. Lots of damage.
5 seconds.
Pretty evasive with Doppelganger. Good farming capacity with Phantom Rush for the move speed and the extra damage on the attacks. Immediate ban on Razor. I like it. Razor is also a very strong hero right now. Static link with the fact that you attack the person you're linked to despite not having to stand still to hit. It's pretty strong. Also just alright.
10 seconds.
Good move speed and a little bit of beef. I mean, he's not
5
real
seconds.
tanky, but he's not, you know, squishy glass cannon like Void Spirit usually is.
It's Dire's turn.
And Oracle. I mean, maybe they were watching the previous series and decided that they didn't want to do with the Oracle Huskar combo, which looked to me like won the last game.
What's Radiant's ban?
Timbersaw.
Anyway?
He's kind of meta. I was watching the, I think it's Star Ladder. So 33 going off a little bit with Timbersaw. Pretty damn hard to kill. They even had a Witch Doctor and they kept clipping him with Maledict, but he just would not go down. Just healed through all the shit. You need like a Tinker
10
with like
seconds.
Sheepstick, Dagon, laser spam, rocket spam to kill
5
off.
seconds.
Or like an Invoker to kill off a Timbersaw anytime in the mid or late game.
Just who will die?
Oracle's good against the Timbersaw. Mars is out now too. He's been pretty damn popular as an offlaner. He lanes well, he can make plays, and he's beefy, and his ult is great for team fights. They banned Slardar, okay. So mostly offlane and support picks banned out so far. Razor's really the only core / carry mentioned at all thus far. I don't know. I would, if this was a
10 seconds.
Zanik again, I would think that they might go for that first pick Snapfire button.
5 seconds.
Not, so I don't know. What's a
It's Dire's
normal
turn.
first pick? Puck? Okay. Feeling pretty meta so far tonight.
See?
Seems like they really banned any especially good counters to Puck. I guess
10
Shaker
seconds.
is annoying to deal with his
Dire's
Puck if he
pick
manages to catch you with a stun, but his also pretty easy to Bane. Not as commonly seen. Still probably been picked once or twice before this tournament,
Radiant's
but
pick.
we don't see it as
Templar
often. And a
Assassin.
TA out of the gate. Second pick. Probably a comfort pick for their mid. Suppose there's pretty good synergy with Bane ulti and TA can just hit somebody. It almost doesn't matter how beefy they are. She does a lot of damage, and if you can get them held
10
still, she
seconds.
can just kill anything she damn well pleases. So,
5 seconds.
looks pretty
It's
good.
Radiant's turn.
Ember Spirit. Yeah, I mean, you gotta expect the counter, right? Like, TA TA, you're going to have refraction. So what's good against a character with refraction in lane? Hero. Well, how about one that deals a lot of ticking fast damage, like Ember Spirit with Flame Guard? And TA does not have any way, until she's level 6, and can deal magic damage with her traps, she can't even burn through the Flame Guard. Not even the level 1 50 damage absorb. So, it's a pretty damn strong ability against her.
5 seconds.
It just eats to her defensive capacity. And, you know, even if she picks up Meld early on too, at like level 4 or something, he can still just stand on top of you with that fire, and it hurts. He can harass you out of lane almost no matter what you do. He's not really a hero who likes to build boots all that early either, and remember is, so I think this lane, mid lane, I definitely favor the matchup for Virus. Unless they, you know, really switch it up and do something from a few years ago, like the Ember Spirit Zay lane. But I sort of doubt that. I think it makes more sense for them to use it as the powerful lane matchup that it is. I suppose Bane is also pretty good against Puck, right? Because if you get any spell off on him, and even if Puck gets a Lincoln, you have a lot of ways to break it. So yeah, they ban out the LC, because, I mean, what kind of Puck player wants to deal with Legion Commander? It's also really strong lockdown. It's good lockdown against Ember Spirit as well. The PL ban comes out from the other team, so they did anticipate what I was saying earlier with the Earthshaker. They banned Earthshaker to keep the PL pick open. Yeah, and Esports shuts the door on that. These flags don't look all fucked up like the other ones did.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Virus really digging into their reserve time here on these bans. Abaddon. I mean, solid offlane hero. Pretty meta right now. Nice defensive capacity to purge off things with the Aphotic Shield. Can take off the Searing Change. I think it removes the silence from Waning Rift, assuming he doesn't get caught in it as well, seeing as it is AoE. Maybe they're looking for a harder disable coming up later too.
5
They
seconds.
don't want that peeling off.
Dire should pick now.
Neon bans the Bat Rider. Also really good against TA.
It's radiant.
You get the fire all over the ground and you drag her through it. Pangolier. So that's their offlaner, presumably. Rolling Thunder's fantastic to get out of Coil. It's pretty good against Ember Spirit too. Lots of stun lockdown for him, especially if you can layer it with anything else from the rest of your team. I believe Rolling Thunder damage breaking Nightmare Sleep. It doesn't function as an attack, so it won't transfer over to
10
him or
seconds.
anybody else. So that's a good initiation combo if they can get the Bane in close enough to get a
5
Nightmare off at
seconds.
somebody. Overall, just another nice damage dealing core. It's fairly elusive. A little bit vulnerable to the Ember Spirit. If he gets rooted up, he can't swashbuckle or shield crash. But
It's Dire's turn to pick.
fine. Lich, standing run of the mill. Position 5. Good ulti. Nice synergy with Puck. If you catch people in the coil, then you're probably going to get several bounces off from Chain Frost. Frost Shield's fantastic defending at high ground, which a lot of times you need against TA. Sinister Gaze, just an all-around really good skill, especially against relatively elusive heroes.
10 seconds.
Just to be able to keep people in place. They don't have like a Ricky or anything yet to combo it with,
5 seconds.
particularly strong, but good hero all around. Nice in lane to support, especially with Frost Blast. You can just kind of harass people a lot. Probably going to be going with whoever the core is, so they're probably going to be facing the Pangolier. A little bit vulnerable to the Pangolier in terms of if he gets on top of you, but you have a lot of ways to peel him off. Neon go for the Rubik. I mean, great Rubik game already, even with 3 heroes showing lots of good spells to steal. Coil, Waning Rift, Orb are all great. Searing Change is fantastic. Sleight of Fist is okay. Remnants are great. And then all 4 of Lich's spells are also pretty good to steal. So Rubik is just kind of have to prioritize this game what he wants the most.
10
Because he can
seconds.
pretty much take whatever he damn well pleases. And it'll be fine for him and his team.
5 seconds.
No big thing like Warlock ulti yet to snag, but still, probably pretty happy with his available options. Virus probably looking at an offlaner next. I'm going to assume the puck's going to be position 4. But it could be the offlane. So they could go for a 4. They might want something else that can eat through refraction. Maybe like a tiny. Or some kind of good urn carrier. Pudge isn't really in the meta, but I wouldn't hate him this game. Especially with the ability to pull people out of hooks. Bristleback, okay. A nice big beefy offlaner. Actually really obnoxious against most of the enemy team. I think Pangolier is probably the best against it, or TA when she gets a Blink Dagger. The slow from the Viscous Nasal Goo just means he can, I mean, he's going to solo kill Rubik, you know, if he ever catches him alone. Bane might be able to get away with a sleep, but if he gets enough stacks up, you could probably still just run him down. Good fight sustain kind of hero. And if Bristleback ends up being a pretty prominent core, then with a Frost Shield from Lich, the guy's fucking unkillable from the back. That could be an interesting, you know, as this game gets to the point where Virus are fountain diving Neon, which, I mean, they're probably already kicking their asses anyway, but I'm picturing, you know, tops and TI9 sort of shit with the IO. The pilot, okay, GG kind of situation. Frost Shield plus Bristleback, that's disgusting. That's what that is. Neon really seriously considering this last ban. I don't know what they're scared of.
What's Radiant's ban
Slark.
anyway?
Yeah, fair. Dark Pack's good against refraction. Pretty good at picking off the supports. Not amazing against Pangolier, just because he's a little squishy and Pangolier can still hit him even when he's leashed up and stuff. And he can, you know, deal damage through Dark Pact, but the leash also prevents Pangolier's mobility stuff, so. And I mean, you know, Slark's just a good hero. And Slark and Lich are nasty together, because Slark, you wanted to try to blow up the beginning of a fight, and Frost Shield makes that really hard to do, and Lich can peel people off with Sinister Gaze too, or make you just turn around and run apart with Chain Frost. Iris final ban. They are scared of really heavy stuns. They should ban like, yeah. I mean, we could see a carry Magnus this game. Safe lane maybe. You could see CK's not really very meta right now. Maybe like a Wraith King or what other carries have stuns?
It's Radiant's pick.
Morphling? Okay.
Dire should pick now.
And Virus immediately
Enchantress.
come back in for the 5th pick, Enchantress. So, okay. I'm guessing Bristle's the 1 then. Amber 2, and then is it going to be Inch or Puck who's going to be the core? I think you probably want the Puck to be the core so you can make some plays with it. Inch is going to be able to deal damage one way or another. And she's not nearly as strong of an offlaner anymore now that her Untouchable is her ulti instead of just one of her regular abilities. Neon are looking for their final carry hero. Maybe something that can actually burn through an Enchantress. But they want some more lockdown for sure, especially for Puck and Ember Spirit. So I'm thinking something that either has a stun or really likes to build a stun. Lifestealer wouldn't be bad against the Bristleback. He's also a pretty natural Abyssal Blade carrier. And with the spell immunity, then he's pretty solid against Lich, Inch, and Puck until Puck gets an Axe. We could see... I don't know. I still feel like a CK is pretty strong just to rend through the Ember, but it's not going to come online fast enough. It doesn't have much synergy with the rest of the lineup. We could see something else kind of unorthodox, maybe like a Centaur. And the Pango's the safe lane, but he's not really a carry. I'm pretty sure it's TA mid, Pango off, so... They're thinking a lot about this. Maybe they wanted the Morphling initially. Some kind of late game insurance policy. Bloodseeker, okay. I mean, yeah. He's pretty solid basher slash Abyssal Blade carrier. Likes to build a BKB most games too. Pretty good versus Bristle, who likes to run around a lot. You can just rupture him up, and then try to walk away, pull the fight away from him, force him to take damage to try to stay in range to cool spray you all the time. Silence is pretty good against Puck until Puck gets Yules and or Blink. Silence is fantastic for Ember Spirit unless he's able to dodge with... They're going to have to chain stunts together. They're going to have to grab like Rubik Lift or Sleep into Bloodseeker's Silence for that really to work all that well. But Bloodseeker and Pangolier are both just kind of up in your face kind of heroes that can really create some chaos. I don't know though, I kind of favor Virus's lineup. I like their team fight a little bit better. I think this game also is going to come down a lot to what Rubik ends up stealing and whether or not he can get any clutch fight turns with a timely stolen Coil or stolen Waning Rift or stolen Frost, Chain Frost. I don't know these guys' positions, so I'm going to assume I have everything straight. We haven't seen a carry Bristle in a while. Actual position 1 Bristleback. And I don't know if Goku or Potato is the offlane player. Hopefully we'll get on into the action in a minute. This is Virus Neon Upper Bracket Round 1. Game 1. So, winner of this game, or rather winner of this series, will move on to upper bracket finals. Loser of this series will be knocked to the lower bracket to face off against Danique, who is the winner of earlier tonight's lower bracket round 1. So winner of this game has 1 more series, and if they win that, they get to the finals. Loser of this game will then have 2 more series, and if they win both of those, go on to the grand finals. Why is everything blue? That's just what it looks like underwater, I guess. Okay. Alright, so for Team Virus, we have Ninja on the Ember Spirit going to the middle lane. We have WXWS, Wixwis, I don't know what to call this guy, Wix maybe, on the Lich, who looks like he's going to be offlane support, but he could be safe lane support. Goku on the offlane Puck looks like he's going to be the core. Potato on the Enchantress, probably going to be safe lane support, might be offlane support. And last but not least, we have Blank on the safe lane Bristleback. For Team Neon, we have Playhard on the Rubik, presumably position 4. We have Cypher Rappy on Pangolier in the offlane. We have John Uel on the Bane, presumably offlane support. And we have TA, played by Yopaj, in the mid lane. And then the safe lane, Cirque Bloodseeker. Make with the killing. Yes, Dark Willow. John Uel looking to pull the creeps? No. Looking to catch a courier on the way down? No, just looking to block them off so that they end up under tower. Interesting. We don't see this aggressive block all that often anymore. He's doing a good job of it too. Cypher Rappy staying out of the way to make sure that these creeps... Yeah, so Blank has not caught on to this. They're actually going to go ahead and tri-lane the Bristleback. Oh, I lied. Bane's going to go ahead and TP. Where the hell did he TP to? Am I stupid? No, yeah, okay, he's up here. Can't see him. So there's going to be an aggro tri-lane from Team Virus. Quick Swiss, Goku, and Potato up against the Bane, the Bloodseeker. Just killed Bloodright level 1. Not necessarily a bad choice. Oh, never mind, and they decide they don't want to go through with the tri lane, so Lich is going to go ahead and TP bottom. Ember Spirit taking a lot of harass mid already. He's got the Flame Guard. Bloodseeker with the pause. Got a little bit of lag. And John Yo will go ahead and disconnect. Maybe he's going to go play with his modem. I don't know if this is a LAN tournament or if everybody's at their home PCs. You get lag both places. Not really sure how to predict that. I'm hoping to see Bristleback pick up Halbert this game. It's excellent against all three of the cores on Neon's side. I'll be surprised if we don't see an Ags come out on the puck at some point. Maybe / hopefully also on the Ember Spirit. Mobility for him if he gets ruptured to be able to jump out to a remnant would be a great idea. Give him a little more opportunity to dodge the Rolling Thunder as well.
Time to go.
8 and 3 on Ember Spirit versus 3 and 0 on the TA. So it looks like she traded out a lot of her last hit opportunities for harass damage on a ninja here, but he's back in at full HP. She's doing a pretty good job keeping stuff lined up. Trying to get damage into him, but he's definitely winning the war so far with respect to the farm. Oh, she helped him with that one too. Little bit of aggression out in these side lanes. Some trading of damage dealt. Wix just standing still, trying to pull these creeps. But Rubik is interfering with it. He's got aggro on 2 of them. But the one hill troll will still come across. But it's not going to be quite in time to actually get those creeps to go with him. So good interference by Rubik there. Enchantress. Actually, it looks like Enchantress is the core. Goku's not doing the farming. But he's not so far. Yeah. Interesting. Enchantress 3. I haven't seen that much in a while. Still holding the second point. Doesn't know if she wants the Enchanter Nature's attendance yet. Jonuel over here. Pulls the creeps back. Killing some gnolls. Blank doesn't have Bristleback skilled yet, actually. Cypher Rappy definitely winning the trade down here as far as last hits and denies. But not on HP. Okay, now he is. With the healing salve. And he's got the magic wand already. Tryhard's also got one, so good choices laning against the Bristle. Sid's doing a little bit of creep pull to make sure he can get some neutrals. And Virus Potato just
Radiant's courier is dead.
slapping with the Ken. Ninja's courier goes down middle. I don't know why it passed its way up underneath the mid-tier 1 tower, but well, quick courier kill early game. Unfortunate for him. Still waiting on first blood to happen. She did go ahead and take the attendance. Trading a lot with Bane here, but he's got Brain Sap level 2, so it's not usually all that effective to try to duke it out with Bane. He'll just trade your life back. It's like this is like baby early game Sunder. Yeah, there we go. There's the sleep into
First blood.
Blood Right combo, and the Brain Sap gets the kill. So they sacrifice the puck to save the Enchantress, but first blood, at least it goes to Bane instead of the Bloodseeker. A little bit of saving grace for Team Virus. Rubik with boots already, and 9 stick charges. Blank sitting over here, a couple mangoes, but he's pretty darn out of mana. Cypher Rappy, 202, pretty standard build. Lupango. He'll patch DD. Ninja's just staying the hell out of the way. Yeah, I think this is wise to just kind of hold the Flame Guard until she pops the Refraction. And just use it to go in and burn that off as fast as possible, so you still have the opportunity to harass her. Not a particularly exciting game so far, though. No real contention for a lot of death. Sleep out onto the puck. There's the Blood Right's going to catch them both. They're both low, and Bloodseeker with level 2 Thirst is going to run down Goku. She's going to chase after the Enchantress as well. She's only got level 1 in the Nature's Attendance. It's still healing her a fair amount. 4 Wisps, 7 heal per second, so 28 HP a second, times 11, roughly 300 HP total. It's enough to keep her alive and make sure that she's not at low HP. Ninja's sitting down here at about half health, which is kind of unfortunate for the Enchantress, because
If you're looking for Radiant's bottom tower, better hurry.
it means Bloodseeker's just going to be constantly running around with a little bit of Thirst Burst. Blanket's level 5. Finally has Bristleback, 3 points in Quill Spray.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
Rappy with the Javelin jumps forward onto Wookswiss. Lifted back. Frost Armor's out, but it's not going to be enough. Actually, they do get the kill on the Play Hard first. So an excellent turnaround from Team Virus. And it's not over yet. Blank and Pangolier fighting it up. He will actually go down to the Cool Spray. Too many stacks. Bristleback just mans up and wow. Not even worried about it. Way more damage off from the Pangolier. Oh, I missed a kill. They do actually kill. Wow. Okay, so Ember Spirit dives TA under the 2-2 mid tower and gets that kill. Looks like there's some more action going on up here. There's another sleep and a blood right combo. Hits them both. No, that's not true. Puck steals the sleep off. Enchantress still gets hit by the blood right, but now they've left Bane by himself. Lich does not have Sinister Gaze. No other way to disable the TP. So Bane will go ahead and TP out safe and sound. Right back to his tier 1 tower too, so we can go ahead and do another creep pull. They're probably not going to expect this. Another blood right. Good job, Puck. You skilled phase shift. Good decision. Not a problem. Yeah, Ninja with that solo kill. He's got a level advantage now on the TA too. Going over to the jungle to slap some creeps. Got a haste rune bottle. Got the wand on the way. She just hits level 6 or level 7. Excuse me. She's trying to clear some stacks in the jungle herself. All that creep wave's nice and pushed out. Mango tree drops for her. She's gonna go ahead and send it on back to base, I believe. Yeah, nobody's picked it up right now. John Ewell will go ahead and get that shrine or the outpost back. Broom handle found by TA. He's gonna send that back to base too. Another little fight. Now there's a Sinister Gaze out onto the Bane. He gets pulled back, but not quite. All three get hit by the blood right. A lot of damage coming out of him. He'll go ahead and sleep himself. He turns around with the brain sap, but it's not enough. He gets bursted down by the Frost Blast. Bloodseeker, meanwhile, chasing the Enchantress. She's just barely going to get out of the range of the blood right, but he is too fast for her. She's out of heals. Another slow comes out on the Bloodseeker, but Lich is out of mana. He does have a mango if he wants to try to turn. They get another fear off, and they actually will go ahead and turn on the kill. So, going a little aggro into the 3v1. He hasn't even skilled Blood Rage to get the heal out from getting the kill. Honestly, a little bit of a questionable choice from the Bloodseeker Cirque there.
The rune of haste.
Cypher, is that a full Maelstrom? No, he's got the broom handle and a buckler. He's just sitting on the casual javelin still. TPing in mid. It looks like they're diving in. They will kill Yopaj. Playhard's already here, but Ninja's out with the haste rune. He does finally get the flame guard broken off, or I guess it probably just expired. No, it was definitely burned through. Things considered. TA chap on the Wexvis. Cypher is coming in. He's got the swashbuckle ready. There's another Ember Remnant out as well. He sidesteps 2 of the hits, gets a Sinister Gaze off, but he will go down to the brain sap. So Neon find another kill in return for the death of their TA, but she's gone down twice now. She still is right neck and neck with the Ember Spirit as far as last hits and denies. She's a little behind as far as actual net worth goes, though. But, Puck gets in, and there's a Remnant as well to follow up to get the kill on the Rubik mid. Kind of left there by himself against 2 heroes. Ember is fast, man. Freeze Boots. It's a lot of move speed. TA farming up some Ancients. Ember's not quite in range to sap the XP from them. Nor is TA to sap the XP from the creeps he's killing. But he's taking hers. Looks like they should have seen each other by now. Arcane Ring found by TA. She's actually running the Faded Brooch. I like the move speed choice. Meld hit, I think it landed. He has the meld armor reduction on. Bane trying to get the Nightmare off on the Ember Spirit, but not quite there in time. 10 minutes will come and go, so we've got 150 XP to Radiant only. Rolling Thunder's out. Bristleback's ruptured up, and he's surrounded by 5 enemy heroes. I don't think he makes it out of this. Does a little bit of damage with his kill space stacking up, but not enough to get any return kills, and his teammates just abandon him for dead. Looks like they're leaving space for Enchantress to try to push top lane, though. Interesting. Okay, there she finally took the 4th point.
Now
Dire's top tower has some
She's
radiant
got
shape
a creep over there that was tanking for her. They do ninja back to South Outpost, but it's too late for them to get
Dire's
XP
top
for it.
tower is under attack.
Let's check graphs real quick. Yeah, only about 1,000 gold or XP either way so far. 49 to 51%. Very even game so far. 7 to 5 at 11 minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ninja is heading into the enemy jungle here. He might be able to grab this courier. Tell me knowledge on it. Yep, he's just going to go ahead and one-shot that. Frost armor's out, but he decides not to dive the tower. Meanwhile, General Cypher Rappy, they're not going to let this Radiant Tier 1 survive. He just barely misses the last hit though, so small 7 grace. Doesn't get the extra 100 gold, but the team still benefits. Another Ocean Heart drops for Blank, Mango Tree for Ember Spirit. Ocean Heart on Bristle, Plummet Shield on Ninja. Randall, oh, they caught the Rubik. He's still not level 6, so he can't steal anything. Potato with the one impetus just gets the kill instantly. It's a lot of damage. How much damage did she do? 194 in a single hit. Although it was really the chains and slight that probably did most of the work. Blank farming away. He's actually got a mech. He's rushing Guardian Greaves on the safe lane Bristleback. This is a really unorthodox item build.
Yes.
I'm not saying I hate it. It's just not what we see very frequently, if ever, you know? Puck with the headdress, going for the Blink Dagger next. Ember Spirit with the drums. Smoke coming out from Team Virus, sitting behind Ninja. Maybe they'll try to bait him in, try to get Yopaj to come. Oh, never mind. Goku comes in, he throws the Qual. I don't think it landed on the TA, but it doesn't seem like it's going to matter. Sinister Gaze coming out. Stolen Searing Change by the Rubik, but they managed to kill off the TA anyway. Enchantress does go down. Rolling Thunder charging in after the Ember Spirit. He's disarmed and ruptured up. He will go down and gets nuked by the Rubik sitting over here at like 20 HP. Goku trying to get the kill on him. Orbs up to the high ground, but Cypher Rappy predicts it. Finishes him off. So 3-for-1 trade all across the map. Definitely going in favor of Team Neon. The gold swinging heavily back in their favor, about 1,200 down to about 500 for Team Virus. Ember Spirit still on top of the net worth, but not by a lot. We saw this earlier tonight too. The TA, even if she doesn't do the best in lane, when she gets to go jungle and kill some stacks, she gets to be strong quickly. You go for that Deso first, and then Blink BKB. Pretty standard stuff out of the TA. We had another smoke over here. Drums, Remnant forward, slight change on the Bloodseeker. He's going to go ahead and try to dodge the silence with the Spirit. Doesn't quite work, but it's the kill anyway. No rebuttal. Cypher Rappy pushing in bottom. Trying to make some space, but Blank's TPing down here to clean up the creeps. Getting pretty close to those Greaves, only about 200 gold away. And going after the Blade Mail after that. So this is going to be one damn unkillable Bristleback. He's just going to run up in your face and do whatever he wants. Pango decided to go for an urn instead of finishing the Maelstrom. Rubik wants the Ether Lens, pretty standard. Bane's got some wards queued up. Bloodseeker. Okay, he finished up some drums of his own.
Has some radiant-shaped problems.
I don't know whether he's got something else on its way. We get a quick lift root up onto the Ember Spirit. There's a nice wow. Slider Fist stolen and just enough damage out from one stun from the Pengo ulti. And Yopaj in his right clicks. Potato gets disarm proc on himself. Can't push down the tower. Oh, and Wixwis will die. Killed by the Bloodseeker. But Bloodseeker is in it by himself versus 2. And he'll go down in return, so not really worth it for him. Good pick on the Ember Spirit. Not such a good trade, Bloodseeker for Lich. He's playing a little too aggressive. He wants his own Blade Mail, and he probably needs it before he's going to be able to do anything else. He did almost kill the Bristleback, though, it looks like. A lot of damage that was done under that guy. A couple more impetuses fly out. Enchantress is forced to pop their Nature's Ascendants. Except for Rappy will blow his stick and just head into the jungle. People's Gift found by the TA. She will go ahead and rotate that in instead of the... what was she carrying before? The brooch? Vambrace is found by Bristleback. Wooksmith is carrying the Mango Tree. Don't know why he hasn't planted it yet. 4-man shield still up on Ninja. Ninja needs some magic resist or a way to purge off a heat. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. He's going for the Yules. Can't deal with the silence. Can kind of deal with getting stunned, but definitely dies if he gets silenced for too long. Jonuel going to go ahead and take the outpost on bot. Now Dire going to control both for the moment. Ping comes out from Inch. Another disarm onto the Bristleback. Man, that duration is actually pretty long.
Dire's top tower is under
5-second duration. 6 armor
Jax thinks
reduction.
Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
Slow and disarm.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Strong. At least it no longer silences unless he, you know, gets a Mindbreaker later in the game.
Radiant's
So
bottom
teams
tower
are
is
posturing
under
for a little bit of engagement mid.
Gather round.
This is Qual out onto the Bane. He tries to walk away. He's going to get the sleep off, which actually prevents the damage from the Qual. There's a big Bane ulti out onto the Bristleback. He's actually shredded immediately. They also get the kill onto the Puck just as soon after. And Circa and Super Rappy are chasing onto the Enchantress. To pop their Nature's Attendants. There's a Frost Armor out onto her, so she will get away. That TA with that Deso reveal, though, actually just completely tore through the Bristleback. He doesn't have any way to tank through that much
Radiant
damage.
want their middle tower to fall?
Not if he's taking it from the front.
Radiant just fortified.
He even had the Blade Mail active, and I believe he popped the mech.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Just wasn't enough. No, actually, he didn't get to use the mech. Maybe he didn't have enough mana?
Radiant's
Maybe he didn't
middle
think he needed
tower
it? Maybe he
is
got stun locked. 1200 damage from TA. Faction meld and some psionic traps and 7 uses of the P-Treads. Okay. I know some pros like to toggle it for every spell they cast, but still. That's maybe unnecessarily numerous. Slight chains onto the Pengo. He does get the shield crash off, but it only lands on one. There's a chain frost out as well. It's going to go ahead and bounce to the Bane. They get the kill on the Pangolier. Enchantress tracing onto the Rubik. There's a sleep into silence combo out onto the Ember Spirit. He'll also get ruptured up. Trying to be a little bit careful here, but he walks around and gets himself killed. Cirque with the attack speed. They get Wixwis on the backline as well. Enchantress trying to throw some damage, and she does finish off the Rubik. She's got the Nature's Attendants out, but she's going to go down to the Melt Strike from Yopaj here. And Puck is going to go ahead and orb back across the river. Blank's sitting over here. Cirque is in a little deep. He's separated from his team, getting gooed up. Silenced up from the Waning Rift. Cool stacks are applying as well. 3, and he's going to go down, so they get a return kill. 3 for 3, actually, all told. So with the kill on the Bristle, Virus managed to make it not so much not worth their time. I think it might have been kind of a fluke that he went down last game, or last team fight, just because he got stuck in a position where he was stunned and he had to face the TA. And now he knows she has a Desolator as well. He has done what I was hoping he would do. After the Guardian Greaves, he has queued up a Halberd. Excellent item choice. So much of their damage is going to come out of their right clicks, either from the TA, the Bloodseeker, or the Pangolier. And the evasion is going to be fantastic against that. I don't think it can proc on swashbuckle attacks, but I'm not actually sure. But the disarm effect is very effective against TA. Dire throw out a scan up to the north side of the Roche Pit. Doesn't land on anything. Ember Spirit is going for a Lincoln Sphere now. So yeah, so he's mostly just concerned about Bloodseeker. He's got the Yules to be able to get out of the silence, and he's going to get the Lincolns to be able to tank through the Rupture, assuming Bloodseeker's the only one around. But I mean, Bloodseeker can break it himself with the Q. Oh, actually, he gets lifted back, and Bane ultied up. Wow. Fiend's Grip, he's dead again. 5 and 4. I mean, he's not doing bad, but he could be doing better. And TA back on top of the network. They catch the lick as well. There's an ice armor out. Frost, Chain Frost is thrown, but the sleep prevents it. Ember Spirit bars back and TP's on in. He catches the Pangolier immediately. Bloodseeker onto the Puck on the south side. They lose the Ember Spirit again. He dies back. I hear a Bloodseeker going on to the puck. The blade mail out from the bristleback doesn't do enough. Luckily, he and the Enchantress are relatively good on HP right now, so they can try to make this chase. Goose stacks are adding up pretty quickly, and there's the couple impetus shots thrown in on the Bloodseeker. If there's a couple more cool sprays, we'll take him out. Blade mail on blade mail action here, but now that Bristle is fairly low, Bloodseeker is just going to be able to walk away. They do turn and try to chase on the Rubik. There's another TA trap thrown to slow the Bristleback in his pursuit. Frost Shield's out, but he is getting very, very low on health here. Pops the Guardian Greaves, which he's just completed. Another Fade Bolt gets him a little bit low. Potato chucking out the impetuses with the Dragon Lance for the extra range. And they'll manage to disengage. So 2 for 1, but one of the two was a dieback. So definitely all in favor of Team Neon. Pingalier looking at a pipe. Puck being cheeky. Blinks in, waiting rifts, and orbs back out. Got a creep wave. A chain frost, unfortunately, I don't think it bounced even a single time. They got just far enough apart. Or that could have been a different story in that fight. Rubik has the stolen remnants right now, working towards a blink dagger. Neutral items, GoPro, Imp Claw, and Enchantress. That's interesting. Makes just as much sense as the Ember Spirit. I feel like these two should maybe trade items. But the passive effect from the Magic Amp is actually great for Ember Spirit, even if he doesn't benefit from the attack range. Oh, there's a coil out onto the Pangolier, but they get the lift and the Fiend's Grip on the Ember Spirit in the middle of the Bloodrite Silence, and he's dead yet again. Chain Frost is bouncing. They get the Lich as well. Rolling Thunder has made some space. Blank's going to go ahead and pop the Blade Mail and try to walk away. Trying to keep his back to the TA, but he's stuck there with the Rupture. He can't really do anything. Just trying to keep himself face the right direction. And they're going to actually get a full team wipe. They chase down the puck on the south side as well. Double kill for the Bloodseeker. 5 kills. Roughly 2,700 gold. Going in favor of Team Neon there. A lot of damage out from the Bloodseeker with the Rupture and the Bloodrites. And he just gets to run at you, right? And with the Blade Mail, what do you do? So has to wrap you a little low, but he's got the Lucky Shot disarm onto Roshan, and they're going to get this Roche kill in about 20 seconds. Not even, it was more like 10. TA's got an Aegis now. 10k net worth lead, up to 86% win rate for Team Neon. Looking pretty darn strong right now. Stolen Orb from the Rubik too. With the extra damage from the Spell Amp from Arcane Supremacy, clears waves really quick. That and Fade Bolt. That's one of the things that's so much fun about playing Rubik, is that you get Fade Bolt and one other magic damage ability that you steal from like anybody you want, and you can just clear a wave in those 2 spells. Dream Coil stolen off the puck, lift into, wow. Juniel gets the last hit, but TA does the damage. Puck is just deleted. Actually, most of the damage was from Bane. They spot the Ember Spirit up here again. He will go ahead and use himself, but he's rooted up from the stolen. Oh, that's disgusting. He'll go down to the Bloodrite. They get the Lich as well, and even with the Untouchable, the attack speed on this Bloodseeker is just too damn fast. 3 kills after the one on the other side of the map. 1,500 gold swing in favor of Team Neon. Now they're up to 13k. Win percentage is at 93%. Looking pretty bad for Team Virus. Too bad for Corona. Humans unite. Blank's still farming. He's got the Vambrace. He bought the Talisman first instead of finishing the sand. Good escape from Goku there. That's a little bit dangerous to be in so deep. Where's Rubik carrying right now? He's got the Searing Change. Turned the Searing Chains around onto the Ember Spirit after the Yule Scepter, and he just couldn't get out of the silence. Bristleback's going to get Fiend Script up here. Ether Lens on the Bane. He's just going to die. I mean, he survives the entire duration, but it do too much damage, even for such a tanky boy. It's pucked, making as much space as he can. Bannerman's just spawned. Nice slight chain onto the Bloodseeker, but it's got a shorter duration because of the Sanjinyasha. And they're up on the high ground again. They already took one full lane of racks. Up onto the tier 3. And TA still got the Aegis for another 2.5 minutes. They do decide to back off and grab bounties,
That should help.
giving Virus some precious breathing room. Not that viruses breathe, but these guys do, I presume. So Vambrace on the Bloodseeker. Claw on the TA. See, this is filthy. You got the meld hit plus this extra damage and crit.
Radiant structures are
Gross.
fortified.
It's just filthy. Also, Radiant, guys, there are
Radiant's
neutral
top
items
tower
in stash.
is down.
Somebody said the poor man's shield, somebody said the Ocean Heart. But their supports aren't
Radiant's top
carrying
tower
any.
is under attack.
Pushing towards this top 2-2 tower. Sobek's got to walk out of the way of that blood right. TA's hitting the building. Thing goes in around the back. There's a rupture out on the bristleback. He gets the blade mail off. There's a nice double silence out from the puck, but he's just getting slaughtered by the rolling thunder. He gets nuked down.
Dire just fortified.
Virus bad or Neon too good? I would say Neon too good. Virus were looking pretty darn good at the beginning of this game, for sure. Another Yule Scepter out from the Ember Spirit. He just barely managed to get away with the spirits there. They do manage to pop the Aegis. There's another chain root, but it's a meat. How was that purged off? Did Enchantress purge it with Enchant? No, I don't think it works that way. They catch the TA. She's really nice. She turns with the BKB. There's a nice long Fiend's Grip onto the TA, or the Enchantress, and she'll go down. Goku's hiding in the trees here. Buddy, you should blink. Oh, no. Alright, he gets the blink off. He checks the orb forward. You better Waning Rift back into base, man. They're going to chase you down. 4 for 1. They only get the Rubik and the Aegis.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant's
I mean,
top
at least
tower
they haven't
is falling.
taken the mid tier 3 tower yet, but it's hard to say what's going to work for them now. 1 BKB charge used on TA. She did almost go down there. It was really close, but not quite close enough. She'll take you back to the 2-2. They would have lost Aegis in about 30 seconds anyway, so they're going to have to wait at least a few more minutes for the next Roshan. Another sleep into Blood Right combo onto the puck. Silenced up, ruptured up, tries to walk it off, pops the stick, but it's not enough. Lie down, have a cookie. Indeed. Bloodseeker actually building up a Solar Crest now, just for some more minus armor to combo with the TA. Bristleback, you're on the wrong side of the tracks, dude. They do actually go ahead and commit the Rolling Thunder, but they probably don't need anything besides the Bloodseeker right clicks. I mean, actually, he's tankier than you'd think. I think there are a lot of evasion procs there. He got a little bit lucky. But it's not enough. Not enough. TA's got a Crystallis, and she's going for a Sheepstick. That's going to be even more filthy. Kagi Coat found by Cypher Raffi. I'm not sure. Cypher Rappy. Not sure anybody's going to really want that, but it's not a terrible item. Rubik with the Quickening Charm. This is one of the favorite items we see Rubik's pick up from time to time. And still Virus. Like, what are you guys doing? Why are there no neutral items on your supports? Like, come on. It's not especially great decision making, y'all. Except for Rappy with People's Gift. I hear a coil out from Goku on the TA, but she still has the lifted up by the Rubik. Oh my god, Enchantress shot down in 2 hits by the TA. Double buybacks coming out from Radiant. Another Yule Scepter up to slow down the
Dire don't look too scared
Bloodseeker in
of
his
Radiant's
pursuit.
top tower.
Rubik has stolen Waning Rift, so at least he didn't get the coil. Blank, you're kind of far forward then, man. Pops the blade mail, gets ruptured. No, I lied. The rupture was on the Puck, who's now dead without buyback. They're going to take out Ninja. Cypher Rappy's going to run him down. Blank's in on the back line trying to kill the Rubik. He'll go down. Cirque gets the last hit. I lied. Playhard gets the last hit. 2 silences out from the Bloodseeker, and they completely delete the poor Lich. He did manage to get off a quick Chain Frost, but GG it is. I mean, 29k up. There's nothing they can really do. Puck's already out. He DCs. Yopaj, godlike, 13 and 4. Fantastic showing from Team Neon. I don't know what's up with how they got stomped so bad. Yeah, the neutral items, man. I'm honestly not sure. I was looking at it earlier because they had an Ocean Heart. They had a I can't open it right now because the game's over. But there was an Ocean Heart and a Poor Man's Shield and a couple. I mean, they weren't particularly good neutral items for a support hero, but like 5 all stats is not a bad thing when you just need a little bit of tankability. I'm not really sure why they just didn't have anything in their inventories. I was also a little surprised at this decision to have the Imp Claw on the Enchantress and the Grove Bow on the Ember, but I guess the Ember deals a lot more magic damage, so it makes sense that he would be the one to want the magic resist reduction, and it gets applied from Slight, so that's pretty good. Still, fantastic showing from both of these cores, especially. I mean, I honestly think they just won in the draft. Virus didn't really have time to actually come online. Damage dealt, not pathetic. Lich had a couple reasonably good ultis. Good steals by the Rubik. Just all in all, outplayed and definitely outdrafted. I mean, they had a tiny advantage early on by like 2k, and then it ran out of the control. The TA got beaten lane, but right about here she overcomes the Ember Spirit, and from then on it's just pretty one-sided. So yeah, that's game one. There should be, this is a best of 3 series, so keep an eye out for when that next game launches up. I am not sure if I'm